Welcome to Spirits Are Talking, hosted by Lisa Silverman. Join us every Tuesday night for live on-air psychic medium readings, crystal energy healings, oracle card readings, chakra balancing, and so much more. Host Lisa Silverman is a natural-born intuitive, psychic, medium, and spiritual life coach, working professionally in the metaphysical healing arts since 2015. Lisa communicates with loved ones and pets that have passed on for emotional healing and answers. Not to mention, she is an established interior designer since 2009, focusing on feng shui, modern design, and house healings by creating a harmonious energy flow for her clients. Now, your host of Spirits Are Talking, Lisa Silverman.
Hi, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry for the delay. We had a little technical difficulty. That happens when you go live. Anyway, we're on now. So thank you so much for joining me. I know you can be anywhere in the world and you're choosing to spend your time with me. So I appreciate that. I don't know how to see who's on. I see, yay, people are in. Thank you so much. So like I said, thank you so much for joining me. I know you could be anywhere in the world and you're going to work on your chakras with me. If you missed the last week's podcast, we talked about the first three chakras, which is the root, which keeps you grounded in your body and firmly planted on the earth and keeps you centered and very physical. And it's about having all your needs met. And basic needs met and letting go of fear and stuff. The second chakra is the sacral chakra, which is right above your pubic bone. And that color is orange. And we talked about emotions, your sensuality, sexuality, and how to release. We balance that chakra out. It's about being intimate and being intimate with yourself as well as others. And then we talked about the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, and that's about the color's yellow, and that's about your personal power and where you hold your energy or anger or where you make your decisions, and it's your gut feeling and intuition. So we covered those. If you didn't hear last week, you can check it out. Thank you for joining me tonight, though. And we're going to talk about the next four. We're going to work with the next four. So if you don't know what chakras are, I have all my notes. So I have to keep notes, and I will comment on the comments in a little while for sure. So do you know that when you feel more centered and grounded in your body, lighter and happier and free after you have your chakras aligned? So if you had your chakras aligned and balanced with me last night and worked on them, please write in the comments how you felt, and I'll get back to that. Chakra balancing, just as a recap, I want to just do a quick recap. If you're tuning in with me for the first time, chakra balancing is a restoring of harmonious flow of energy into the chakra system. The chakras are 7 energy centers that are lined up along your spine. And the effect of a well-balanced chakra often translates into feeling of well-being, relaxation, a sense of being centered, increased vitality, and embodied of oneself. So it's like, you're really in your body and very secure when your chakras are aligned. And if you haven't had a chakra session, you might want to check it out with me. They're amazing. After a session, everyone's eyes are so bright. They feel so clear and great. There's testimonials on my website about how you feel after. You can do it also yourself through meditation, guided visualization. But when you have a professional person, so like me or someone else, do it, you really feel the effects, and it lasts for a very long time. And the truth is, most of us have energetic blocks, chakras, and imbalances. And sometimes it's about bad habits that prevent us from accessing our full vitality, which leads us to feel exhausted, scattered, dull, and sometimes even ill. No, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't claim to be a medical doctor, but I'm an energy healer. I'm a psychic medium. And I've worked with my chakras since I was little, actually. Each chakra is associated with a certain color, and the color, I'm going to do a recap on the colors. The red chakra is the root chakra at the base of the spine. The orange is the sacral chakra, and it's in the pelvic area. The yellow is the solar plexus chakra at the stomach, right above the belly button. The green is the heart chakra. I'm wearing my green heart tonight, and it's in the center of the heart. The blue is for the throat chakra, and I always see it as a turquoise, high-vibing blue, which is in the neck. Then the third eye chakra is indigo, and which is in the center of your forehead. And the crown chakra is right above your head. So it sits above your head, not in your head. It sits, I see it when I work with people, and through my mind's eye, I see it about 18 inches above the head. To balance a blocked chakra with color meditation, you can envision the location in the body, in which we're going to do tonight, and it's color radiating out. So we're going to work on that, and I call it, really, it's play. As you bring in these different colors and placements into your mind, you can breathe into each one, allowing for the particular energy to expand with each breath, and I'll guide you along because we're going to do this together. And they'll gently spin. I usually, it depends. The heart chakra, when I do heart chakra work, I have the heart chakra not spin because I don't want you to get extremely emotional and blown out. And that's the first chakra we're going to work on tonight. When I mean blown out, meaning very unbalanced. And if you expand a chakra too quick and too much, you can feel very unbalanced and kind of like, whoa, what happened to me? This energy is so crazy. So I don't like to do that. Okay. The signs that a heart chakra could be out of balance, which is the green, is when you feel grief. It's when you feel tightness in your chest. It's upper back and shoulder problems. It could have arm and wrist pain, and over loving to the point of suffocation of others. Also, grief is held in the throat chakra and the heart chakra. And that's where when we feel brokenhearted, when we've lost a loved one, when we've broken up with someone, our heart really aches. And that chakra is definitely out of balance when that happens, of course. And we don't know how to align it. We just know we have heartache. So we want to clear that up tonight. The next chakra, which is the throat, when you know the throat's out of balance, is when you're constantly like clearing your throat or your words aren't coming out right. And this color is, like I said, blue. It's a high vibing blue. And I use turquoise and sodalite for this chakra, which is really nice. If you have to do a speech or you have a big conversation and you want to talk, like I have my chakras in my pocket right now, and I have turquoise in there. It's great to keep the throat chakra open. Then the third eye chakra is violet, and it's used, it's located in the center of your forehead, and the color is amethyst, a purple, and the crystal to use with that is amethyst. And it's the thought of a gateway to the unconscious mind. Amethyst can help bring balance to the third eye chakra by calming any frustrations or anxieties. Amethyst is just a great crystal all around. Okay. Thought to stimulate the higher mind and promote intuitive work. This chakra stone is a natural choice for helping balance the third eye. Amethyst energy can help you be clear-centered while remaining open to any spiritual direction and intuitive messages. So we can also hear, see, and feel through the third eye. So it's located, like I said, in the middle of your eyebrows. The crown chakra, if you feel out of balance with the crown chakra, it's because you have like foggy brain and you're very tired, and it also makes you feel like you just can't quite think straight, and also has analysis paralysis. And being a Virgo, we kind of have that. So if you feel a lot of those feelings, usually your crown chakra could be a little bit blocked. And the crystal for that chakra is clear quartz. Clear quartz is a great crystal that you can use with all kinds of other stones, and it's an amplifier. So if you want to open your crown chakra more, clear quartz is a stone to use. Also, we're going to do a guided imagery tonight. So let's get into it. Any questions so far? Did I miss anything? Any comments? Anybody feel anything from last week that they want to share? Did you feel more grounded, centered? Okay, let's go for it. Thank you for joining me on wherever you're watching or listening to me, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here. If you can, and you're not driving and you'd like to participate with me and do this, I'd love for you to uncross your legs, please, and get comfortable. And we're going to start with the heart. And the heart chakra is green. I'm wearing a green heart. The heart chakra is green. So if you can just take a few deep breaths with me. Breathe in. Just exhale and drop your shoulders and relax. And we're going to open up the heart chakra. That's all we're going to do. We're going to let go of anything that's stuck. And we're just going to open up the chakra. You might cry. You might burp. You might have a little heartburn. You might have just some calmness. You might have a little heaviness as it moves through. You will not stay that way. I will not let you. I see energetically, whether you're in front of me or not, I will not let you stay in a space that's not harmonious. Okay. But sometimes moving through the heart chakra, you can cry. So if you just close your eyes with me, take another big deep breath in. Exhale. And I'd like you to imagine a beautiful ball of light 3 feet out in front of you, and the color is green. It's a high vibing green, and it represents the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is about balance and love and connection. It's about compassion for yourself and others. It's about warmth and self-esteem and forgiveness. It's the center of love for yourself and others. So I'd like you to take a big deep breath in and bring that beautiful ball of light and let it land right in the center of your chest. And exhale. And with an inhale breath, just push it back towards your spine. Imagine it going back towards your spine. And then exhale. The heart chakra represents lungs, the lymphatic and immune system. It's about sharing and trust. It affects your blood pressure and circulation. So we want this to be clear and more open. And if you're grieving, I'm sorry for any losses that you've had. This is where the energy could get stuck. So instead of spinning this chakra, we're going to know that this is some of the affirmations that I use in my sessions and with myself, is that I have flexibility and trust. You want to breathe that affirmation into your heart chakra. I trust myself and others. New ideas come from my heart chakra. I can embrace my loved ones that have passed over and not grieve so hard. Let go of some grief in my heart chakra. I can have love and balance for myself and others. I can connect with other people through my heart chakra. I have warmth and forgiveness, and my self-esteem is balanced. And then breathe. And that beautiful ball of light, just take another inhale and watch it just soften and become more like jello, like it's wiggly. Okay? And soften it up. And just notice how your back feels too. Your back might be releasing tension as well. And the most important relationship that my mom always told me, and it's very true, is the relationship with yourself. So if you can just, while you're in this moment, I'm asking you to just love yourself a little bit more than you did a minute ago. and know that you're perfect, whole, and complete right now. Period. Perfect. Whew. So you're going to see me move energy. The next beautiful ball of light you're going to see is 3 feet out in front of you, and the color is turquoise. It's the size of a large marble, and it's about communication and healing and creativity and seeing the whole picture. It's about being individual and being able to express yourself. So it affects the throat, the neck, and the ears and sinus and respiratory systems. So sometimes our throat chakra gets clogged when we're blocked, when we're not speaking our truth. So I want you to take a big, deep breath in and breathe that beautiful ball of light right into the center of your throat. And then exhale when you have that. And then I'd like you to, we're going to spin that to the right. So any words that you need to say, any conversations that you haven't had, just know that it's spinning and opening up, and mine's spinning and opening up. When I have this happen, I get post-nasal drip. I can start coughing. This is about feeling of openness and healing and having ideas. It's connected to the third chakra we talked about last week. It's like having a feeling in your gut and then speaking it out of your throat. And it's about it's also about the words you say and also the words you don't say. So when you're supposed to say, when you feel like you don't want to go somewhere and you say yes and you do it anyway, no, that'll clog your throat. So I want you to just let that beautiful ball of light spin to the right and just say to yourself that my feelings and openness, my speech matters. I can use kind words that land on people easily and effortlessly. My communication is clear. This is my life force to speak my truth. I stand in my power in my throat chakra, and I can use my creativity through my throat chakra. And breathe. And your words matter, and they're valued. What you have to say matters. So you can say, what I have to say matters. There you go. Beautiful. The next beautiful ball of light you're going to see 3 feet out in front of you is called indigo. And it's the size of a large marble and represents the third eye. It's about intuition and understanding. It's about your clairvoyance and your sixth sense. And it's seeing beyond the landscape. It's like not having your life suction cupped onto your face. It's seeing beyond the landscape of what you're doing, and knowing that your intuition and your sixth sense is always right for you. It's about psychic awareness and intuition. And like I said, seeing the big picture. So take a big, deep breath in with this beautiful ball of light the size of a marble. And the color's indigo, and it's sheer. And just breathe it right into the center of your forehead. And with a brush, push it back towards your spine. And exhale. It's safe for me to see beyond the landscape. My clairvoyance is heightened when my third eye is more open, and we all have clairvoyance. So you can have all your senses coming through your third eye and seeing beyond, and it's your birthright to know and to be intuitive through that third eye. There you go. And just breathe. The next beautiful ball of light that you're going to see is above your head, about 18 inches, and the color is violet, and it's the size of a large marble, and it represents the crown chakra, which is about enlightenment and transcendence, and it's about spiritual understanding and connecting to your highest self, your higher power, your God, your divinity, your universe. It's also about getting downloads too. So if you have a foggy brain or you have conflicted thoughts, when you clear this chakra, you can have a really good sense of that these ideas are really good. And then when your throat's clear, you can speak your ideas, right? So I want you to see this beautiful ball of light above your head that's violet, and let it drop right in the center of your head, just like kerplunk. Boom. lines up with all the other chakras. It's about spiritual love and compassion. It's about peace and harmony, thoughtfulness and focus. And it's about letting your mind rest. So just breathe and say, my mind can rest right now. I don't have to have monkey mind and chaotic thoughts. And I can connect to my loved ones through this crown chakra too. That's how I get my downloads, is through my guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, and the archangels come in through the crown chakra. Perfect. And just breathe. And if you were to step back now and looked at your physical body, you would see that you were lit up from the root all the way to the crown. So you would see a red ball of light at the base of your spine. You would see an orange ball of light right in your pelvic area. You would see a yellow ball of light in your third chakra. You would see your heart chakra green and bright and open. Your throat chakra is kind of I think a few of you are pulsating. I feel it is beautiful and expressive. Your third eye is claiming your sixth sense, having the ability to see the bigger picture. And then the crown chakra is connected to your enlightenment, to your ancestors, to your downloads, to your highest self. And just breathe and notice how beautiful and lit up you are. Great. So I never want to leave you here because we have to fill up. We're letting go. When we release energy out of our chakras and the throat spinning, I don't spin the third eye. That would be crazy. Probably get mind blown. And the crown, we just let the crown expand naturally on its own. But I want to do a connection. So I'd like you to imagine this beautiful, beautiful silver white light chain, any chain link that you want, Gucci, Cartier, whatever chain you like, big and chunky. And it's a white light that's going to come straight down your crown chakra. Just imagine it coming straight through the center of your head and going through your third eye, connecting all your chakras, all at your own pace together. This beautiful, shining, white, silver light. There you go. Let it go straight down your root chakra and let it just drop off when it gets down there. Perfect. Breathe. You can say to yourself, I'm completely connected and balanced, right where I'm supposed to be in this moment of time. And so today's a very magical day. There's something going on in the cosmos. I can't exactly articulate what it is right now, but let's create some magic. So I'd like you to imagine, and then we're going to get to some cards after this and questions, but I'd like you to imagine a big, huge, bright, beautiful golden sun, the size of a blimp, above your building, wherever you're at, 50 feet. And it's so bright and shining. The color is like, it's yellow, but it's mesh, so it's sheer. And I'd like you to just put all your intentions that you'd like in this beautiful golden sun. What you want: a new car, a new house, you want to be in a relationship, you want to have a new job, more clients, a better health care, whatever it is that you want just for you. New purse, new shoes, whatever it is. And I'd like you to just put all your intentions in that beautiful, bright, golden sun that's waiting for you to claim it, and breathe. And then think bigger. Think bigger. Think unlimited. Breathe. And then I'd like you to get out a beautiful magic marker once you have all your intentions in there. And they're just for you. They're not for your spouse, your loved one, your lover, your friend, they're your kids. This is just for you. Okay? And then I'd like you to get out a magic marker, your favorite color. And then I'd like you to say, and anything else I forgot, right? And anything else I forgot. And then I'd like you to sign it with your birth certificate name. Huge. This blimp's huge. And today's date, which is April 11th, 2023. And write that on that beautiful golden sun. When you can put down that marker, when you have that beautiful golden sun is going to become a funnel of light, and it's going to go straight down your crown chakra, and it's going to go in every cell and in between every cell. So everything that you want, you can have today, because in the cosmos, there is no timelines. So just breathe that beautiful, sparkling, golden energy all the way down your body, in your blood, in your heart, throat, everywhere. Circling around your joints if you want. I like to do that. All the way down your legs when you do it at your own pace. And let that beautiful energy go straight out of the bottom of your feet. And then breathe and open your eyes. Come back to the room. And if you stayed with me this whole time, that's awesome. And I'd love to hear how you're feeling in the comments. And you can do this anytime yourself. And you can do it with me, which is a huge kickstart. In my private sessions, when I do these incredible chakra balancing, everyone feels the energy because it's one-on-one. Someone's saying, I feel peaceful. I love that. Feeling chill. Someone's saying. So your eyes, you'll want to look in the mirror, and your eyes should feel brighter, look brighter, feel brighter. Great. Okay. I don't know who's joining me, but I'm so grateful that you're with me. I wanted to see how, take a temperature on how everyone's been feeling since that full moon in Libra the other day. I felt like exhausted, and I know a lot of people were out of sorts, and I hope everyone's feeling a little bit more on track, more energized than the last week, because pretty much everyone I spoke to was exhausted. So hopefully getting these chakras in line and more balanced. Someone says, love this feeling. Thank you. Someone said they couldn't sleep at all during that full moon. I couldn't sleep at night, but I couldn't get off the couch when I needed to. It was so odd. My daughter had a migraine around that time. It was just interesting energy. That means we're all up leveling too. So I want to pull some cards tonight. Someone said, feeling balanced and energized and confident now. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me. So I think we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. So stay with me for a second. If you need to get a drink of water, you can do that. We're going to pull some oracle cards from my new deck, the Dreamweavers. And any questions on chakras and crystals, we can talk about that too. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. So Thank you so much. We are back. So any questions or comments regarding chakras? Anybody have any questions or comments regarding chakras or crystals to use for certain chakras or anything like that before we jump into the other part, which will be oracle cards? And I'll try to pull one for whoever I can. I can't guarantee it's for everyone because when we're having fun, time flies. Anyone have a comment or question? I'll read it out loud. What I do know, which I mentioned before, is crystal for the crown is clear quartz. Crystal for the third eye is amethyst. What do you recommend to strain the third eye? Is amethyst, and doing guided visualization. Someone said, what do you recommend to strengthen the third eye? It's not really straightened. It's more open, So amethyst is great. And doing chakra work in there, we'll do that. Open it. Again, the throat chakra crystal is sodalite, and turquoise is what I use. And for the crown, the solar plexus is citrine. I don't have them all written down here. I should know them all by heart, and I do, but it's like on the spot. Is citrine. For the heart chakra, let me tell you, it's avertrine, green avertrine, which I have in my pocket right now. And the sacral chakra is orange. So I can't think of the orange. It's like a tiger's eye is good for that. And for the root chakra, anything red, which would be like a ruby, or something like that. Sorry, my phone rang. Okay, I'm getting a download. That's why I'm kind of spacing out all of a sudden. So I'm getting a download. It cannot be this person. Okay, so I have H coming through. Funny. I have an H coming through. I'm always divinely guided by spirit. I just closed my notes. So I'm going to go see who this H is. Did someone lose? Well, it's Harry. It's Harry. It's Harry. It's Harry. Okay. Harry. Harry is in the house. Anybody have a Harry? It's, Donna on here. Isn't it Uncle Harry? Yes, it's Uncle Harry in the house. I just wrote Harry. Okay, so this is for Donna. So funny. I've channeled him a couple times, actually. So when I said the Harry, I'm like, oh, I feel this energy. I have chills all over. Okay, so I've worked with Donna a few times. Hi. Thank you for joining me. I have chills all over. Okay. Harry is a character, and he's coming through to say he's so proud of you. And he's, this is your dad's father, or dad's brother, excuse me. Is that correct? Dad's brother. Donna, just take a big, deep breath with me. He's so happy you're chilling now, and he's happier. He's around you a lot. He was the character, right? Harry. Dad's brother. Yep. Okay. She just said dad's brother. He is just sending you a lot of love, and he's funny. And he was the motorcycle kind of dude back in the day, and a character, and wants you to make sure you tell his kids hello because you're close to his children, and that's what his message for you tonight. That's so funny. Thanks, Harry, for coming through. He's given me like a warm hug. Was he a great hugger, Donna? Because he's given me a big hug to tell you, like I'm feeling like a bear hug. Okay. She's saying yes, yes. Okay. So there you go. Harry has come through a few times, and that's very interesting. Okay. Thanks, Harry. Do you have a question for him, Donna, before I let him go? Whew. Yeah, she said, gosh, yes, great hugger. Do you have a question for? He's happy for you. He's happy for you. He notices what's going on. So make sure you give his kids his love, okay? Can I pull a card for all of us as a collective? I'm trying to see who. There's somebody else here. It's so interesting. It's like I can't get this name. He knows I'm retired. He knows. Yeah, he knows you're retired, Donna, and you speak of him often. Is what she's saying. Okay, so I'm writing down Rose or Rosa. Did anybody lose a Rose or a Rosa? Rose or Rosa? Or Rosie? I mean, my grandma was Rose, but it's not my grandma. Rosa or a Rose or a Rosie? Anybody lose a Rose, a Rose, or Rosa? Rosie? Mother-in-law. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I didn't feel like it was a mother. Okay, and B, what's your name? Full name, please. I have someone saying mother-in-law, Rosie, Rosa. Was this within 5 years? I'm writing 5. I'm just going with spirit. So I'm writing 5 and circling the 5. So that's significant. Either it was 5 years, she died on a 5, or she was one of 5. But 5 for her meant something. She might have had 5 kids. Berlinda. Okay. Thank you for joining me, Berlinda. Was she, and I'm going to need you to type kind of quick so I can get this out, but did she have 5 kids, or was one of 5, or does she have 5 grandkids? She wants to talk about 5 is really important to her. Does that make any sense to you? She was one of 5. Thank you so much. That's right. That's what she said. Okay, I wrote 1 of 5. See that? This is my reading Bible, my scribble scrabble. She was one of 5. Thank you. She was like, had like in Yiddish, it's called like a bulabusta. She had a fire energy. She was like chop, chop, chop. Okay. She was get it done, get it done. She had, she was like Mighty Mouse. Would that make any sense to you? That's how her energy is coming through for me. And she wants to say that she loves you. And she might have been tough on you. She's apologizing for kind of being tough on you. I don't know if that makes any sense, but she was not passive. That's for sure. With that, can you clarify for me? I'm waiting for her to type. I want to very feisty and tough at the end. Yes, thank you so much. She's apologizing for being tough at the end. She was so Berlinda said yes, very feisty and tough at the end. She's apologizing for being tough at the end, and she wants you to extend that to her loved ones too. She's at peace, okay? She said she suffered some, but it could have been really long, and she's glad it didn't drag out. And she's telling me, you know what that means. So does that make sense to you? I'm having tightness in my chest. So it's related to the chest area. And I'm asking my guides not to tell me, not to let me feel it, because it's very painful at times. So being an empath, I see, feel, and hear, taste, smell. a lot. Yes, makes sense. Okay. Thank you so much for validating. She's sending lots of love to you, and her family and her grandkids. She has grandchildren. She loved her grandchildren. She's like, wait, I want to talk about my grandchildren. Would that make sense? Did she have grandchildren that she really loved, that she was close to, and that she's telling me like she lived for her grandkids or something, which is really lovely. I'm waiting for a reply. Grandchildren were her life, she just said. Exactly. Thank you so much. She really has a soft spot when she speaks of her grandchildren. They were her life. And please let her memory always live on with her grandchildren. She's always around them. Yeah. Okay. That's it for now. Thank you, Rosa, for coming in. What was her? It was Rosa or Rosie. Can you clarify? Was it Rosa, Rosie, or Rose? I need to, it's like I need the clarification. I need it. She's interesting. You're welcome. If you want to hear more, go to spiritsaretalking.com. Please don't get scammed on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. I only have one account. I will never DM you for money. It was both Rosa and Rose. Thank you. That's why I had to clarify. I was so confused. I wrote Rose. She just clarified that it was both Rosa and Rose. And I wrote Rose and Rosa. See? I love that. Spirit just always blows me away. People think I'm weird. I'm so not weird. This is what I do. This is what I love. I think this is so cool and not weird. Thank you for joining me, and tell your family that she sends her love. Okay. Whew. Let's see. I'm going to jump into the card. Any questions, comments before I jump in? We only have 5 or 6 minutes left. So any questions or comments? No, we're good. I hope you're all feeling good and balanced. You're welcome. Rosa, hang on. I'm like asking her to leave, but she doesn't want to leave. She's also making me cough. She wants to just say that she was a really, really good talker, and she could go on and on and on. And I said, okay, thank you. And so my chest kind of hurts. So something related to the chest that she passed from. Whew. Would that make sense? The chest situation center here. Interesting that we're working on the heart chakra, and mine felt great till I started talking about Rosa. With Rosa. Okay, I'm going to let her go now. Let's pull some cards. Thank you, Rosie, Rosa, Rose, for coming through. To your daughter-in-law. Yes, LOL. You said yes, LOL, could never get her off the phone. I know. That's how she is here. She's saying, wait a minute, hold on, I have more to say. She wants to talk about her husband. When you're ready, if you're ready, come and book a private with me. She had a stroke but lost 2 sons. Yeah, heartbroken. I know. I was getting the sun energy too. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, she suffered a lot, and she was lovely. And yeah. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's so wild. Whew. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do a card. Are you ready? Hi. I'm on my TikTok and podcast. So I'm using this beautiful deck that's the Dreamweaver's Oracle. And it's so interesting. I've used it the last few times, and I love this deck. I have so many decks, and I have all of Colette Baron Reed's decks. It's by her. But there's something so beautiful about this deck that it's just, I don't know. So I'm going to pull a card for all of us, whether you're live or later. This will pertain to you whenever you hear this message. And if you'd like to book a private session with me, whether it's for chakra balancing, mediumship, spiritual coaching, oracle cards, go to spiritsartalking.com. And again, I will never DM you for money. Do not get scammed on any other social media other than Spirits Are Talking, which if you get a DM, please report and block. There's a lot of fake accounts. Having said that, let's jump into what do we need to know right now as a collective. There's so much going on in the world. What do we need to know for all of us as a collective? And the card is time to feed the hungry heart. How interesting. Time to feed the hungry heart. We just worked on the heart chakra. I'm wearing a big heart, and this is a big heart. And the card number is 25, and the artwork is just so gorgeous. Time to feed the hungry heart. Time out, self-care, need to regroup and replenish nourishment. That's what that full moon did. It was like, you are taking a time out. There are times when you work so hard and move so fast, juggling so many things and putting others first, that you don't remember to take care of yourself. When this happens, you start to feel burnt out. You might resent this knowledge and force yourself through the exhaustion to prove you're a hero, to show how far you can push yourself. After all, it's impressive being the too busy one, the one who handles it all. Well, the universe is not impressed at all. Did you know that the world will continue to spin if you take some time to take care of yourself? Do you remember what kinds of books or shows you love to explore, or for the sake of just having fun? This card's asking you to basically take a time out. Maybe you need a hot bath and a good cry, or not, or a hug from a pet or a friend, or dancing with the radio cranked just because. You can accomplish so much more if you include rest, relaxation, fun, spending quality time with your loved ones, healthy food, and lots of self-love to add to your menu. It's time to feed your hungry heart and feed it with love. So this card's asking you that when you are tired, to take a break, okay? And it's saying that you don't have to keep being busy. And I've been kind of busy lately, and I've had to say to myself, you know what, Lisa, you need to just take a break. Take a break, 15-minute break, 20-minute break. You don't have to be the do, or the hero. So that's kind of interesting card. Can anyone relate to this? The universe is saying, take a break. And it's spring, so we're like ready to get out and explore and do that. Selena said, that's how I feel right now. Interesting. Yep. Take a break. It's spring and we want to regrowth and rebirth and do new things, but sometimes we just need to take a break. So what else do we know? We need to know. Yes, definitely. Everyone's feeling the same vibe. The cards are such truth tellers. We only have a minute left or so. What else do we need to know regarding this? What's our next right action after we take a break? The next right action after we take a break is what the sunbeams have to show us. I love this card. What the sunbeams have to show us. So after we rest and we rejuvenate, card number 18 says gentle illumination on things that need order, that are needed in order to progress. Truth revealed when you are ready. Curiosity, a flicker of an important idea. There are times in life when you get momentary glimpses of possibilities, and you know that if you don't act on them right away, they'll disappear, just like fireflies in the night. Yet the soft sunbeams flickering on the surface of the still water, the awareness of those possibilities is nonetheless soothing and comforting. It's asking you, after you take a break, notice this and take the action. They serve to remind you of the magic in the natural world and also the impermanence of things. They come to capture your attention. Something is flickering in your awareness now. There is some idea, some thought, some intuitive tingling calling your attention. Don't discard or deny any of it. Of inspiration is asking you to follow into the greater radiance. Now is the time for exploration, for gaining clarity and the importance of pathways to your destiny. They're being illuminated for you now. But first, you need the break. What does the sunbeams have to show is your next step forward, never revealing the entire staircase, just one step at a time. Follow the light and trust in the divine. This is the brilliant way to the highest good. That's a beautiful card for all of us to remember and know that the staircase isn't shown to us all at once, but one step at a time. I hope that resonates with you. Rest, rejuvenate, notice those flickering thoughts and ideas. I hope you feel cleared and balanced in your chakras tonight. Any questions or comments? Go to spiritsaretalking.com. If you put in podcast 20, you'll get 20% off a session with me, and you can book on there. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Unfortunately, our time is wrapping up. Thank you so much. I really hope you feel amazing, and know that the staircase is not lit at once. It's just one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Okay. Thank you all for being with me, supporting me, and loving on me. I'm giving it right back to you. I so appreciate you all so very much. And again, you could be anywhere in the world and you chose to spend your time with me. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.